How's it going, YouTube? My name is Jinx, and this is part 6 of our LP is England. And last episode, we got the most important tech for us right now. Well, I would say second most important because navigation is definitely the one we want to be going for right now. But machinery, so we'll be able to get longbows. We already started making them. This one needs a promotion. Most of these are going to be open terrain because they're just going to be used for Brazil. So this guy is going to go over here and set himself down on that tile, I guess. So they do have some swordsmen. I'm not really scared right now, but maybe I should be. Maybe I need some more melee units just to protect my longbows. But really, we're longbows. We can do anything. They're amazing. They're just really, really good units. And actually, I think this one, he was a scout, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, he was. He was a scout, so that's really cool. Just an awesome unit. You finished the shrine, so let's get a workshop. I don't really know why we were building a shrine in the first place. Really didn't need one. Let's buy this tile. Let's just make sure we're working everything right. This looks good. Guess these are all right. And this guy, put him there, and the next turn we'll move over to the oh no, wait, this turn actually. Okay, there. Yeah, work that. And let's just see if there's any city-state quests that we can actually do right now. Let's see. This one. Oh, wow. There's someone actually producing more faith than us. I mean, we're not doing that amazing, but I didn't know anybody else was doing better than us. I don't think it's them. They got faith from desert tiles. I don't even see desert tiles in their area. Can't be them. Maybe it's Korea. That's possible. What's their pantheon? Oh yeah, they do have +2 faith from each foreign city following this religion, and I think they spread. Yeah, they did spread all over the place. Okay, so it's most likely Korea. Not a big deal if we don't get that quest, but is there anything else? Trade route, culture. Not gonna get that culture again. Oh. I don't know why I have the lead with that one. Are we like the only people that know them? No, that's not possible. That's strange. And these great scientists and great musician, those will all happen eventually. Does anybody have troubles? Not that I see. So let's just poke this guy around in here, see what he has going on. And you could just fortify there. And what's it next turn? Yeah. We're gonna get a horseman in here, that's just to capture city. Okay, he got Forbidden Palace, so that's... I think we saw that with our spy, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Choose production. Do we want to get a workshop? Or do we want to help out with the production of longbows to make this go faster? I think we want to get one longbow. No, not a trading post. Let's put down the farm. And how many turns? You have 5 turns left on that. And you can just... I guess you could just poke around too. Not really a big deal. I don't think 2 units would set him off at all. I don't know though. Oh wait, we actually have this trireme up here too. Maybe let's just move him away just in case, even though I doubt he'll say anything. Don't want to end up being a backstabber. That would not be good. Yeah, just hide up there. And you... come up here, just make sure he has no units that we need to be worried about. He really doesn't have too many. I mean, he has enough that it's not going to be a cakewalk, but it is still going to be pretty easy just because so much open terrain. I mean, he has 1 hill in his capital. It's just not very lucky for him. So, can't believe Germany settled that city. I mean, I guess it would have been good if they could have got that, and that. I mean... they just, I don't know, there was a strange choice. Alright, what was I gonna do? I feel like there's something that I'm forgetting, but I'm just gonna hit next turn. It's really, I always feel like I have that feeling that I'm forgetting something when I'm recording because I'm just kind of talking. Here, we don't need open borders for a minute. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking and I'm kind of missing things that are going on. So I'm gonna definitely try to pay more attention. The city's taking 25 turns to grow, but really, there's not too much we can do about that. We could send food to that city, but I don't think any of our cargo ships will reach. Yeah, there's nothing up here. I don't know what I'm doing with that guy. And you can come back home. I guess I can bring him all the way back to that city, but that just seems like a lot of work. um, it's too much walking. And this guy, actually, we can bring this guy over here. Yeah, we can do that. Set him in there to save us 1 gold return, not that it matters at all. And we could purchase some units too, but I'm not too crazy about that idea. We got compass, cool. What am I saying? Let's get longbow. Another one after that. Multi-unit. Let's take rough terrain on this one. Yeah, and this guy. Let's bring him down here, right to this city. And horsemen, you can just kind of poke around, I guess. Not really a big deal what you do. Just fortify with this guy. And Germany did settle a city up here. Yeah, we saw that before. So I was thinking about originally, if you guys remember, I was talking about settling a city there. Just because it would get the marble and eventually dies. It would have been an alright city, but definitely happy with our 3 cities. We had a really nice spawn location. Definitely, this map is just great for England. I mean, we had plenty of strategic resources, well, specifically iron, which is all we care about. And we had this nice isolated spawn. Really, just couldn't ask for much more. Except for some fresh water, but honestly, that would be too much. I would actually feel bad playing through this game with all nice tiles too. But the capital did have salt and some other really nice ones, and actually we need to sell that salt. Copper? Yeah, let's do that. We have plenty of happiness, actually. I really didn't need to do that, but whatever. It's just, let's see if he wants to buy some of our strategic resources. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I would go through and check for everybody, but that would be kind of tedious. We're not friends with them anymore, and we can purchase with faith. We're not going to buy anything, though. I think I mentioned in the last video that, oh wait, are we working this? Yeah, we are. Mentioned in the last video that we could use a, what's it called? Shit, missionary to convert the city, but it's already, at nothing. It doesn't even have a pantheon right now. So we should be converting soon. I think next time we grow, we might convert, or maybe the time after that. Not sure. It's not a big deal. It's really not affecting me at all. And yeah, we got a trading post on there, even though we really didn't need it. I guess you could put a farm down here. Why not? Or we could save that to put a great profit on. We could do that instead. I don't know. Could also take them over here and chop down some of those tiles. I mean, I mentioned this before, I think. There's not really a reason to do that, because I'm not interested in taking Salvador. I guess it would be, that would be their capital next, but I just think that Brazil would be crippled. After losing their capital, they wouldn't be able to do anything to us anyway. I'm not scared of them retaliating, especially once we get the ship of lines. If they do somehow retake their capital, it'll be cake first to take it back. Not really scared of them, but who knows, maybe I'm underestimating them. They might be able to do fine without their capital. But the Mayans, I mentioned this before as well, they only have 2 cities. Their capital is pretty bad, so I'm not sure. This city might be nice to take. It's like alright city. It's 3 Luxus. Huh, that's a pretty nice city. Never really looked at it. I don't know why Brazil settled the city. Very strange. It still bothers me that he could have settled right there. I feel like that would have been such a nice choice. Just because it would be much easier to defend against the mines, but I don't know why it bothers me so much that he didn't. He's the AI. It's pretty stupid. I should be used to mistakes like that. That's another thing. I wanted to know, would anybody be interested in seeing a no quitters Steam game, multiplayer group, whatever you want to call it? If you are, just leave a comment, and I'll definitely think about doing them because I have fun doing them. Um, it's not something I see too much is people doing a mix of single player and multiplayer games, which is cool. Or if they do, they're not very good. No offense to anybody that does it, the ones that I've seen. I mean, I'm sure there's people that are good, and I don't consider myself that good at all. So, didn't mean to sound like an ass right there. But what I meant by that is, well, me personally, I don't like to watch any Civ videos that are on like Emperor difficulty or under, just because I don't find them that interesting. I mean, um, but wait a minute, Germany's taking another settler up here. What? What are they doing? Where are they gonna settle? Up here, maybe? I don't know. It always makes me nervous with the AI, like they're gonna settle something right here, probably. I mean, I'm sure somebody's gonna take that city spot eventually, even though it wouldn't make any sense at all. And our research agreement ended with, who was that? Bismarck. Who is last in, literacy? The Mayans. So we can make a research agreement with them. Where are they? Okay, right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And they don't have the gold. They're making 55 gold per turn, so how much? Okay, we can come back in a few turns. No big deal. You can just fortify. And, wait, what? No, fortify. Okay, next turn. Did the city grow and I missed it? Or did I already reassign that tile? Hold on, let me check. Sorry, must have slipped through the cracks. And is that trade route to go? No, no, it's not going to us. Ormus desires citrus. We could do that. Who had citrus? I think we just saw. Oh, Brazil has tons of citrus. Well, not tons, 3. My city convert. Oh, it did convert. Okay. And we can buy pagoda in here. Cool. Forge. Do we want to get a forge or do we help out building units? Let's go ahead and build a unit. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm not sure how many longbows I want to take on Brazil. I want to get the war started in this video, and we have 13 minutes left, so I think we will have time. Definitely not going to do much in this episode in terms of fighting, but we'll be able to get it started, which is cool. And ooh, our spy got killed. Okay. Who founded? Okay, Sweden did. Not a surprise. We do not share. Oh, I don't know why it says that. What do we want to propose? Nothing really matters right now. We could do, where is it? We could do this natural heritage sites. I guess that's an idea. Other than that, science funding usually just pisses people off. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Even Korea gets mad by that. I never really understood that. Maybe it's because they generate so much science on their own. They don't want anybody else to have a boost or something. I don't know. I can't justify them. That we could do this just for the diplomatic bonuses. I don't really see myself even putting any turns into doing this because we're going to be building units for the next, like, 100 turns probably, just building longbows and ship of lines. Yeah, other than that, nothing really interests me, so we'll just go ahead and do this just to get 5 extra culture. It's not a big deal, but it's still nice just to get from Sinai. And you can start working on a workshop, I think. That's alright. We don't really need too many longbows. I don't know. I'm just... Ooh. Oh. I swear not to spy on you anymore. Let's see how many turns... Hold on, wait until this transition is over. How many turns until we can steal technology from Sweden? Because in the last episode I remember checking and it wasn't too far off. This is quite a big transition. Sorry about that. Tongue got twisted. 5 turns. Okay, it's not bad. And let's go ahead and hit next turn, and we will accept this. It's fine. We don't have a friendship. Yeah, just had to make sure we're not friends with Brazil. Sometimes I accidentally accept friendship pacts without even realizing it, just because it's like an automated thing. Yeah, so we'll be friends with them. And what is he? What is this guy doing right now? I don't think he would be planning any time. He would not be attacking us. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should be more cautious than just writing him off as completely peaceful. Like, okay, let's start moving up a bit. Not sure if I feel confident going in with these. Let's go ahead. We'll finish this longbow over here. We'll start moving everybody up. And we'll build one more in here. And that took 5 turns, doesn't it? Yeah, 4 turns. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. So let's just start moving everybody up a bit. And you, what do you want to do? You can put a trading post on there, I guess. That's a alright idea. You just fortify. Nottingham is grown. And could just work that, I guess. That gives us 2 reduction, right? Working this? Yeah. So, I'll take the extra hammer for now. We don't really need to be generating engineers too much. Can upgrade that. Yeah, that's fine. We have the gold for it. Next turn. And the navigation tech actually came up a lot quicker than I thought it would. I wasn't expecting such a fast research time. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want to give them a research agreement. I'm not sure how high they are in the tech ranking in terms of demographics. Not comfortable doing that. And they did settle a city there. Oh man, why? So weird. And watch, if we purchase this tile, he's gonna be like, why are you buying our tiles? Because the AI are so dumb. Watch. I bet he'll get mad at that. I don't know if it's actually worth that. Do we want to keep that? No. We'll make that freshwater. Or not freshwater, river tile. Farm tile. What am I saying? Sorry. Yeah, let's just start advancing everybody. Just a tad bit. We will have these guys helping us out. I'm not sure if they really do much. They might send some people over to their other city. Probably won't do much, but still, it's better than nothing. And you go over there. You can fortify. 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 And we don't have the tech for long swordsmen, but still alright. And Korea did build Notre Dame, so that's a lot of happiness for him. Definitely, I think we're going to be going after Korea with our ship lines first. I guess on the way we can just take out the mines, just because I really don't see too much of a challenge coming from them. But it is a more defended capital than most of the other ones in the game. It does have a decent amount of hills around it, but still, with the ship lines, anything is possible. I mean, they're just so good to use. And where's a good tile to set this down? Actually, that one would be a good tile. We can do that. Sorry, buddy. He just spent all that time working on a farm. We just moved him out of the way. Could honestly delete one of these workers. We don't really need all 3 of them, or all 4 of them. But once we take Brazil, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tiles that we pillage that we're going to want to improve. So we'll just keep them around. Actually, we could get a road starting up here, but really, not going to be going out with reinforcements too much. We'll probably get another 1 or 2 longbows once the war starts, but I really don't see too much of a trouble coming from this war. And you can just fortify. And fortify again. Move up. Okay. Next turn. And what's going on? No. I almost said yes to that. That would have been pretty bad. I'm not sure. Do we want to start moving up the troops, or do we want to wait for this guy? Or these 2 guys, rather. They denounced Korea. Okay, that's awesome. That's exactly what I want to see happening. I want these 2 to go to war. That would be really nice. Oh, that would be perfect. Okay, we got a replacement spy, and actually, comment told me to do this, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. You put the spy in a non-capital because it has a less chance or less likely chance to have a counter spy in it. So thank you for the comment. I'm gonna definitely try that, see how it works. Yeah, pop that down and on work. I guess one of these. Actually, yeah, do that. It's better. And you, do we want to get a farm or a trading post? It's 4 food or 2 food, 2 science, and 2 gold. I feel like the food would be really nice just because we have like no freshwater tiles in the city except for these 3. I'm gonna go for it. Probably gonna regret that. I mean, you're taking a 6 yield tile and making it a 4 yield tile, but we really need the food. What was I gonna do with this guy? We could start on road, I guess. I mean, we're gonna need one anyway after we take the city, so that's fine. And let's hit next turn. And he wants, okay, good. So he's not doing well with anybody. And they, look at Germany's cities. They have one up here, and one down there. Alright. He's just gonna be that asshole this game. Did he even go Liberty? Tradition. But yeah, the AI are just so weird. Did he purchase that or what? That was weird. Steel technology, nice. What do we need? We might as well just take acoustic since it's the most expensive. And next time we take a policy, we'll be able to take rationalism, which is awesome. And let's get one more in here. 6 turns. Why did that? It was 4 turns before, wasn't it? No, let's take one more with the rough terrain, and let's start moving everybody up. Maybe we'll take this guy. Yeah, we'll take him down. Peek out. And actually, what I want to do is see if anybody wants to help us out or pay us to go to war with him. Okay, he doesn't want to give me anything. No, not gonna do that. I doubt he's gonna say yes to this, but worth a try. All right, and we'll just try Korea and the Mayans, just those 2. We're not gonna try the civs on the other continent because that doesn't make sense. Declare war on Pedro. Nope. Declare war on Pedro. No. Alright, we're not even gonna waste our time with that one. And the Mayans might, just because he settled that city really close to them. Come on, give me money. No. And no. Alright. Not a big deal. Just wanted to see if somebody would do that. Okay. Let's see. Really, these units are gonna get annoying. Alright. Nervous. I don't want to move myself too close and make him suspicious before we start war. I don't want to give him the first attack. So maybe we'll wait one more turn just until I'm happy with the way everything's set up. Okay, and you could just wait, I guess. Yeah, we'll wait one more turn. Then we'll get started. Because I want to be able to definitely get the first attack off. Sorry, I just hit my mic. And you wait there. Wait. And you can get started on the road. Yeah. Trireme, just back off again. And fortify. Do nothing. Okay. Okay. You'll pay for this in time. Because he will. He will. He's gonna regret saying that. Korea really isn't making any friends this game, and I can kind of see a double team maybe between Germany and the Mayans, just, you know, sandwiching in. Well, Korea is already kind of sandwiched between them, but I don't really see the Mayans being able to do much. But Germany's definitely gonna try something with them. Do we want to build one more? Or we can... Oh wait, this is Nottingham. No, we're not gonna build another one. We are gonna build a forge, and then after that we are gonna just go all out building ship of the lines. Because with a huge naval fleet, nothing will stop us. in this game especially. Okay, so let's start this. I feel kind of bad. You're such a nice neighbor. Sorry, buddy. Okay, nothing. We're not gonna really care about that because we're making a decent amount of gold per turn. Which city-states are at war with us? Anything that I care about? Alright. Okay. Let me just think about what I'm gonna do here. Just this guy. Do we want to do this? Fuck it. Alright, shoot this guy, shoot this guy. Alright, those, the longbows, they're just so strong. Oh my god. They're awesome, seeing them in action. Just keep moving this guy up. Do nothing. Okay, do nothing again. And you come up this way. Yeah, so this should go pretty well. We're just gonna sit back for a few turns, let them do all the work. Oh, that is the timer. I'm gonna go on for like another minute, just because we just got started, and I don't know. That would be kind of annoying. The war just started. I can imagine watching that and getting annoyed. I'll try to get the next part out pretty soon, though. Do we want to put a farm down, or we could just save that? Do we want to save this for a great tile improvement? I guess we could always just put it down on top of the farm, even though that doesn't really make sense, but whatever. Who do we want to go after right now? Can we reach that guy? Yeah, we can. Guess we'll focus on this guy. He pillaged my salt. What an asshole. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I do everything as efficient as possible. Actually, we could just leave that guy, because if he tries to attack us, he's dead. Because I want to put as much focus fire on these guys. Just make sure my pikeman doesn't die if he doesn't have to. Okay, and you come up here. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid of me. Okay, you just keep moving up, I guess. Let's just poke down here, see what's going on. Alright. Nothing notable. And keep moving this guy up. This music, I've never paid attention to England's war theme. That's funny. Oh, and he went in the water. Okay, cool. So we could just take him out with the city. Enemy is near. Oh, real. I'm bringing a missionary over here. Okay. And we could just shoot this guy with the city. Should die. Or maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, he does die. Choose research. Oh, we did get navigation, so we can build ship lines. Now, we want to go for scientific theory first, or industrialization. Most likely, I feel that I'm not going to be building factories to get my ideology. I'm most likely going to go for radio. So I think scientific theory is the way to go. But obviously, I'm not going to just forget about industrialization, because that is nice to have factories. But I get the feeling that I'm not going to have any coal in my immediate area. And I feel like also, none of this probably matters, because we're just going to go crazy with our ship of lines at this point. So anything that I really care about, let's go ahead and take just up to here. Which ones? Really, nothing needs to be prioritized. Maybe the zoos would be nice, but we still didn't even build coliseums in half of our cities. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. And also, we can just start trading our salt for happiness resources. Alright. Did we move all these guys? No, we didn't. Okay, you are just gonna move back. And we're gonna just start picking off all the units. I'm not sure how I feel about moving him up. Let's do it. Probably gonna regret that. Okay. And you move this guy up. And just keep these. Ooh. Sorry if you can hear that. My cats are fighting in the background. Yeah. And also, if you were wondering, my lizard is again sleeping on my lap, just because, I don't know, weird dragons are weird. They like sitting on humans' laps. You wouldn't expect that from a reptile, but she's cool. I made sure my sound on my phone or my alarm for her isn't going to go off this video because it did the last time. Actually, I kind of forgot that the alarm already went off for the end of the video. So I'm going to end it right here, just that way I don't go over 30 minutes. So thank you for watching. Definitely leave a comment if you want to. The feedback is really appreciated. So see you next time.